Hi, I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm doing a holiday wrap with me. If you're like me, maybe you find the whole process of wrapping all of the gifts can be a bit overwhelming. Today we're going to wrap gifts together in a way that is simple and eco-friendly and mindful. The holidays can feel like a lot anyway, so why don't we make wrapping the easy part? Alexa, play Christmas music. First things first, I like to try and set a mood. I get into the Christmas spirit by creating the sounds and the tastes and the smells of the holiday. I really try and set up a vibe. And then I clear off my work surface and gather my tools. Do yourself a favor and get that heavy tape dispenser. It is so worth it. I'm using double-sided craft wrapping paper that I found at Costco, and it is completely recyclable. My friend, the Amazon delivery driver, shows up for me a few times a week in December, and I have found that wrapping the presents as they are delivered makes it way easier to get all of the wrapping done by Christmas each year. If wrapping feels like a chore to you, then you are not alone. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this may not win any Pinterest awards, but you know what? That's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. When all of the presents are under the tree, we are effectively creating a visual grouping where the total is so much more than any one individual gift. So if there's a wonky package under there that's wrapped imperfectly, it will hardly be noticeable. When my kids were little, we added to the excitement by creating an even louder visual statement by using brightly colored and mismatched wrapping paper. And now that was a statement, and it added a lot of excitement. But now that the kids are adults, I'm going to embrace a little bit of visual calm by wrapping all of the gifts in the same wrapping paper. That's just the season of life that I'm in right now. When I was in a different season of life, I used to download printable gift tags and print them out on cardstock, cut them out and color them in with alcohol markers and make them special for each kid. And that was fun for me. It was fun to create those. It was a craft project that was part of the season that I enjoyed. But over time, I found that the kids really didn't care what the gift tags looked like. They only wanted to know whose gift was whose. And right now, I just don't have the bandwidth to embrace that particular craft project, so I'm just cutting out the tree motif from the reverse side of this wrapping paper, and I'm writing the names on there, and I think it's good enough. The paper is meant to coordinate either side, and I think it looks okay. And you know what? If you're not creating an Instagram-worthy gift, that's okay. Just don't Instagram it. I still think it looks very lovely under the tree. If you're not the kind of person that enjoys traditional gift giving, that's totally fine. My love language is quality time and acts of service, and specifically making food is my act of service. We don't all express our love through buying presents and having perfect wrapping. For me, gifting can feel stressful and draining. Not everyone finds joy in shopping and wrapping, and that's okay. We worked around this by having everybody create a gift list. And we're not even attempting to buy everything on the wish list, but we know that what we did choose to get them is something that they chose for themselves that they will enjoy receiving, and that's good enough. There was a time when the kids were young when things were really financially tight, and it was about the week before Christmas, and we realized that the amount of gifts under the tree looked a little sad. So the week before Christmas, my husband and I went to Walmart and we bought each child their favorite breakfast cereal. You know, the kind that you don't let them eat every day because no one should be eating that much sugar first thing in the morning. We bought them those cereals. And we wrapped those boxes and put them under the tree. And then when we put them all under there, now the tree looked like it had an abundance of gifts. And when the kids got up and saw all the gifts under the tree, they were excited. And when they finally unwrapped the cereal boxes, they laughed and they had a great time. And that started a new tradition in our family. So giving gifts of food in this case snacks, is part of our family tradition that is affordable and it feels abundant. And I highly recommend it if you're having a tough time. Go ahead and make it simple. The important thing is to show up in a way that feels authentic to you. And if I'm spending too much time stressing about the quality or the expense or the wrapping on the gifts, when I do show up, I'm irritable and I have no patience and I'm highly reactive and easily upset, and that does not make for a happy holiday for anyone in my family. I'm giving you permission. Let go of the perfection. It's the holidays, but it doesn't have to be a competition and it doesn't have to be a stress fest. It's about love and connection and not about fancy wrapping paper or expensive gifts. Sometimes just showing up as you are without trying to make everything perfect is the best gift that you can give yourself and your loved ones. And if this season doesn't feel like it's for you right now, that's okay too. You know what? We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be happy for the holidays, but it's complicated. I get that. It can be really complicated, and that's okay. Just honor where you are right now. So there you have it. It is a simple and sustainable way to wrap gifts and minimize all of the sparkly plastic waste that's going into our landfills. And without the stress, without trying to be perfect. Remember, the holiday is about more than just gifts. It's about the moments that we create with those that we love, or even by ourselves. Whatever you're doing this season, I hope that you can find peace and joy, whether you're wrapping gifts or spending time with loved ones, or just taking a moment for yourself. I'm wishing you all very happy holidays, and I hope that you will consider coming back and joining me again next week, and I'll see you soon.